the absolutely fabulous Nina Cherry there. And we were joined by, speaking of fabulous, a lineup change in Ash by the looks of it.
I know, yeah.
The Ashtones. There's been a coup.
A bloodless coup.
Dare I say an upgrade?
Thankfully the lads aren't in earshot of that.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not watching right now.
What a performance, Teenage Kicks at the end. I mean, watching it from back here, the crowd just went bananas. It was great. I was telling Tim earlier, Terry was watching you, Terry Hooley, who of course sent you. He was in the crowd. Yeah.
I was telling Damian,
that was so strange to watch him watching you. Gosh, that was just bizarre, you know?
He had a tear in his glass eye.
But everything connects. I mean, you know, guys, were you aware, you know, when Ash kind of started breaking through and getting a lot of attention, being so young, they had so many comparisons.
He's got a great story about Ash.
I was in the Guidor bar in Derry. There was a Battle of the Bands competition in 1994. I was a judge, me and a couple of other guys, and I was going at it. It was about 4 weeks, and I was really depressed because the bands, I thought I had lost my taste in bands because these bands were all awful and people were cheering. And then Ash were on one day, and they were absolutely brilliant. I thought, this is like the Buzzcocks, this is fantastic. And they won, obviously, they won that night, and they were through to the next round. Funny enough, they never turned up for the next round. I bought a copy of Jack Names the Planets that day as well, and it really did. It restored my faith. I was going to say, in young people.
You
You guys
that.
weren't mad about how much we ripped you off?
Yeah, we ripped off the Ramones.
All right, okay.
You owe the Guidor bar a
Virtuous
gig,
circle.
obviously, because you didn't show up. You now owe the Guidor bar a gig.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll be back.
You'll be held to that one.
Is it still going?
Not as good. No.
Oh, okay.
And the Battle of Bands competition, I don't know who won it. I think it fizzled out in your absence.
Oh, damn.
So you guys obviously, you know, have a connection that goes back away. Like, has it been going strong ever since? Is this how come you guys pop up on the new Ash album?
I think
Well,
so. Damien, you're
Yeah, I've played with Ash with Jules Holland's show.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
that's right,
What
yeah.
year was that?
That was 2001, I think.
2001,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And did a few live shows with you as well.
Yeah.
And we keep in touch, just email.
And we did a show back home in November, and it was for the charity, of course.
Yeah.
And but as I was bringing out the gear, because we didn't have a road crew with us, he was helping us carry out that. I thought, what a guy! Absolutely.
But that night I was there and I was standing watching the guys, and we just recorded Buzzkill, and I was just standing there feeling very guilty because I was like, oh, these backing vocals I've written are just exactly a total rip-off of their call and response. So I was like, I had to ask them to be on the single after that as well.
It does have that kind of energy of the kind of early overtones.
Well, we were honoured,
to.
Tim. We were absolutely, seriously, we were absolutely honoured to
Thank
do
you so much.
We're going to change some of the words and pass it off as our own.
Go for it.
Change a third. Or change a
I mean,
chord.
have your paths crossed? Because you're still gigging live. I mean, you're touring more now than you ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're sporadic. You know, sometimes you get emails to say, do you want to play here? And you go, nah. And then, you know, sometimes, do you want to go here? Oh, yeah. Haven't been there before.
Australia, New Zealand. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I mean, and to see you guys on stage, you know, closing the set with Teenage Kicks, which was like, you didn't even say what it was going to be. Everybody knew it had to happen. It's such a kind of anthem over here. You know, you could feel the crackle of energy through the crowd, even before the track had begun, just when you were kind of, you know, you were doing the build-up and
It must be an anthem because everyone stood up.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, absolutely. I mean,
It's our unofficial anthem, though.
exactly. And
really is.
you know, what do you kind of feel about that? Is it still kind of exciting to hear the track and to hear people singing it back to you after all these years?
Still sounds great to us. Which is really weird because when we first recorded, when we first got the actual single, we played it in our living room. We all hated it. That's true. We hated it.
We thought it wasn't as good as the Ramones. That's what we thought.
So little did we know.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes if you shoot for the best, you can invent something even more special. Even if you're not sure of it yourself. We're going to check out another very talented young artist now, actually, who's
Also from
just
Derry?
breaking through. Also from Derry. This is the brilliant Soak.